that, brother. Don't watch that.
I should wear a hoodie.
All right. We ready? Ready?
I'm gonna wear a hoodie still. Hold on 1 second.
Mic check. I'm just started record. Oh my god. All right, go ahead. I'll pause it.
Let's get it popping.
Check the mics. Check the mics.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir.
All right, bless. All right, boom. Welcome back to another episode of Return to the Mac podcast. This is your host, Oxcore Daddy, Durek Poppy, Jameson Poppy. Wow, I blanked out.
What's the new one? No new one?
Oh shit, pressure. AKA Big Sexy. AKA Ow! I got glasses, but I don't read. AKA, bro. I'm back with some people that you've already had. I mean, I've already had on the show. You guys know who they are already if you watch the show, or even if you're listening. You don't watch, which is weird, but you know, if you do that, then you'll probably recognize the voices by now. But drum roll. Sounds crazy. All right, who's going?
You already know what it is. Oh shit! No. Man, Quincy, go first, man.
We got the honorable co-host, man of the hour, man of the month, man of the year, Cody Andy.
I like that one.
Whoa, I don't like that.
I don't like that shit either, bro.
Yo, Cody's been calling himself Cody for a long time.
Cody the cookie. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
There's white people here killing blacks, bro. I can't go by the name Cody.
Man, you gonna start off sad? Fam, let's do the intro first. Come on, dog.
It's Kotiande. Holla at your boy. You know what it is? KOTIIANDE.
It's your boy BKP Black Pharaoh, aka L'Homme le plus charmant. You know?
Talk to him.
Talk
to him.
No long talk. No long talk.
Jeez, Mark, follow that up.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? This is Markley, you know what I'm saying? Long time loser, no part-time winner, you feel me? Like, you feel me? It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Long time loser, no luck. God bless, bro. Bro, I was on Twitter today, and like I just told Koti over the phone, like, fam, it was like I was holding back tears, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It was like just swiping, and it's just thing after thing of like, yeah, bodies, names, stories, people saying, oh, remember this person's name, or this is their story, or this is a person, my friend in this happened to my friend, my cousin,
and so bringing back stories we already know, like, you know?
Oh my god, bro, like, when is this shit gonna end, bro? Like, it's just, I don't even say being black is exhausting. I just say it's fucking.
It is though.
Yeah,
I can't say exhausting. It's a big jacket that we have to wear.
It is.
You know what I mean? Sometimes it gets hot. You know, sometimes it gets hot. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's fucking. It's emotionally demanding, fam. Like,
yeah.
Oh,
depending on the jacket you wear, someone might take it off you. You might get robbed. There's a lot of things being black, fam.
Bro, mistaken identity because everyone thinks we look alike. You know what I mean?
God, bro. All right, let's just get the sad shit out of the way. Let's start.
Yeah, bro.
So, George. All right. So the George story is the story that, like, the one that we've all seen at this point. The cop with the knee on his neck, and of course, he stopped breathing. Got to the hospital, died from his injuries. We all saw this video. There was 4 cops, 1 guy resisting arrest, if they even say it at this point, and then lost his life. This is a story that we've seen time and time again. And is anything changing?
You know what's crazy about that video, though?
Mentally? Like,
even the guy who was shooting that video, the angle he was shooting from, you only saw the Asian officer and the white guy on the guy's neck, right?
Yeah.
But there was additional 2 officers behind the whip that was also pinning down his legs and his core. But you don't even see that angle, you know what I'm saying? All you're seeing is just the guy in front of the car, you know what I mean, on the edge, on the curb of the thing, and it's like, just seeing that, to this day, I can't finish that whole video. Like, I didn't want to see him lose life in front of me.
Yeah, I mean, fortunately, like, not fortunately, but in the video, you don't see him die in the video, because they say that he died on his way to the hospital or at the hospital. So,
but
like,
he clearly lost breath. Like,
yes, exactly. I saw that, and I just got chills.
Yeah,
of being like, did I just watch somebody die again on camera? You know what I mean? But
on camera, bro.
On camera, bro. And it's like, at this point, what else do you need?
No excuses. That's what I mean.
What else do you got it on camera? We got you killing this man. What is the excuse going to be? He wasn't complying, so you have to kill him?
You're still looking.
I don't like. And before that, it's like, oh no, it was his word against the police. All right, cool, bet. but now we have actual footage that you're doing this.
FBI is involved, and like they're saying they're slowing down the investigation, but just because there's still footage that they have to like analyze. But it's like, why is that being hidden from the public? You know what I mean? Like, you still need answers. Like, there's answers that still have to be given out, and it's like,
I'm not a cop, but what is there to investigate? Like, it's an open shut case, Johnson. Like,
yeah, but then again, since the details, I'm assuming them saying like the type of murder, you know what I mean, like premeditated or second degree or even accidental murder, because you can kill someone by accident, you still get charged.
That shit was not by accident, bro.
Oh, 100%. I'm just saying the levels of.
Yeah, you're right. Continue, you're saying.
Yeah, what I'm saying, I just found it weird how the officer just found it cool to be kneeling on someone's neck and then putting hands in his pocket and then look at the camera furiously. That was fucked.
Looking dead in the camera.
Even that picture was crazy.
That picture's wild.
What picture?
He looked like a demon.
Yeah.
Like the
picture of the guy with the
kneeing on his neck and just looking at the camera.
Yeah,
like that.
Doesn't give a fuck. And
it's in your pockets? Come on, bro.
And the guy filming is like, yo, stop. You're like, what are you doing? And then he leaves that guy alone, goes to the Asian guy. What are you doing? How are you letting this man do this? He keeps killing him. And the Asian guy's just
normal human being, like, you know, like if I was on your neck, wouldn't you want me to, like, you know, even people will come out and be like, yo,
like and it's like, why is there no accountability amongst you guys? Be like, yo, fam, you're wilding, like, chill out.
Is it because he's an officer and somewhat people look at him as a you know, like a level of priority? I don't know, authority.
I've heard that before, of like, it's like a boys club type thing, or it's like a gang of like, you have to stand for your own regardless. Even if they're in the wrong, you got to stand for them, because it's basically us versus them.
Yeah.
No, how is it us versus them if you're there to protect?
And that's what the model of your job is: serve to protect.
Oh my God, bro!
And we repeat this over and over again. I feel like this, but this time around, like, I'm seeing the outburst on socials and everything.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I was obviously younger when all the other stuff were going on with like.
The Trayvons, Eric Garner, Philando Castile,
you know what I mean? So it's like there's those cases, and I was still young to understand. But this one, I feel like everyone's reached the age where it's like, yo, we're able to do something about this. Hopefully, God willing, where it's like some type of, you know, like who is really having the ear to the streets and listening to us, you know? Is it by rioting though, looting and all that? I'm kind of iffy about that too, you know?
Yeah, that's another.
Actually clear black and white on it, to be fair. Like, I don't want to, like, I just think, why? There's no reason to.
It's anger. I understand. I don't fault them. I wouldn't do that, but I don't fault them for doing that.
Yeah,
right.
I wouldn't do it personally.
I would.
But the thing is, though, okay, so like, generally speaking, do you honestly think that some of those people, and a considerable amount, are just opportunity takers?
100%. There's definitely some people.
Like, they probably didn't even hear about it like that. They were just, like, they probably heard it and be like, "Yo, that's crazy."
In passing, yeah.
And they just went off.
Oh, of course. There's always going to be those free riders. You know what I mean? They'll be like, "Oh, you guys doing that? Yeah, fuck yeah, let's steal a TV." You know, it's like they're just in it for themselves.
So being that, you're mad, but I saw something on Instagram today. Somebody said there's no reason, even if somebody or rioting and blessing up the target, it's not going to bring back George Floyd. And somebody said, well, bombing Afghanistan is not going to, go back to before 9/11.
Yeah.
So that's true, but it's also whataboutism.
Yeah, exactly. I hate whataboutisms. Yeah. That's
but
true.
This ain't right either. So we just have to be like, okay, let's just do it right. And so that we can represent ourselves well and be able to actually, like, bring a proper image to this man's death and actually not have anything clouding around it. Now, this conversation is not just going to be injustice, but what else is going on.
But that's kind of where you lose me, of like representing each other well, because we did that with Kaepernick, and what happened? Nothing. You know what I mean? It's like we're peacefully protesting, and niggas are still getting attacked. Niggas are still getting judged of like, oh, you animal, or you did this. So it's like, wait, we tried your way already. We tried being nice, and what'd you do? You treat us like we're wilding. So you know what? Now I'm wilding.
Yeah.
I'm not with that. That's not my mindset. But I understand a person who would do that because they're angry. You know.
I understand it, but the thing is, like, when you've seen like, throughout history, like, it just never worked out? The
Yeah,
thing
I
is,
did
well,
actually.
actually, you know what?
With the
Malcolm
Rodney
X,
King shit,
yes.
and not even with the Rodney King shit, there was a lot of police reform after that, after the riots.
Bro, that was like 1 out of like 50, bro. Come on,
But
bro.
what the riots?
Rodney King, like when that happened, a
Yeah.
little bit of change came, but like historically, like even public figures from, I look at his death, like George Floyd's death, like at the same level as like a Martin Luther King, Malcolm X.
What?
It's all
No,
government. Like it's still the
I
same
don't.
stature for me because
That's I don't know.
I think there was a bigger
That's
message behind it, like, as in, they were killing Malcolm X or Martin Luther King, actually, not even just Malcolm X, because Malcolm X was more, kind of forceful about it.
Yeah.
But killing that image where the person was being peaceful, I think they really want to bring that an entire race of people. That was different. I see it as like, I see it differently.
yeah. It's definitely not the same because these guys are like they had different types of impacts on you know what I mean for people in general. Not to discredit George Floyd or anything, but it's like to put him to the same level as Malcolm X is a lot, you know. But
I believe all all lives matter, but like at this
hey,
moment,
what?
like
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it right there. So I got Coty on the phone. I got him to explain exactly what it is that he meant because in this clip it would have sounded like he was saying something that he did not mean. Because I know him and I know that sometimes it happens to everyone. Honestly, putting your thoughts into words is hard. I'm having a hard time doing it right now. So listen to what he actually meant and enjoy the rest of the show.
Okay, wow. I'm going to stop myself right there. What I really meant to say is all Black lives matter in a sense where all of our lives have to be held in a certain standard when an officer comes and approaches us or deals with us, because it seems like these officers are taking advantage of individuals that are predominantly Black, obviously, but of lower stature, and treating them like chicken, and it's not cool, because I never hear or seen a cop deal with a Black male figure or a female figure of such, like that's pretty famous or that's pretty known in the public eye pretty bad. I just feel as though all of our lives got to be held at a certain standard when we're being dealt with authority, with the feds, ops, whatever you want to call it, 6, 12, I just find it that they gotta be able to understand that we matter, and they gotta really understand our history, how we came about. These guys, they know, but I feel like they just want to be ignorant. I don't know what they're still mad about, everything they done stole, so that's my piece on it, and that's my take.
You're right. Yeah, onto the riot thing. I don't fault people for doing that because it's like, yeah, they're fucking mad, and of course the reason and the purpose is lost in a lot of the movement, but I mean, people are fucking mad, man.
Yeah, the riots are gonna, if you really want to affect the government, you got to affect them by its pockets. You know what I mean? Yeah. By its pockets. And rioting is going to make the government actually, because these are big corporations, right? We're talking about that have been robbed and all.
But they also they messed up the police station. You see that?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. That that was it. That's your main the main issue is with the police. Then target what is the main issue. Especially in times like these where there's COVID going on and all this happening. You're gonna go
hurting other people.
Like local supermarkets where people might have to go out and purchase like food and whatever necessities they need at home. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like it's still a good, like I know people took advantage of the time to go to like the Targets and do whatever they had to do, but like some people still came out of it pretty big, Xboxes.
In terms of
big up those people,
taking,
you know what I mean?
Taking
food, Xbox, gas. It's not bad.
I mean, it kind of is, but I guess we can close a chapter on that.
Still, man, just praying for just the well-being of everyone.
Still people, on
especially our people. You know what I'm saying?
Still on killings and blacks dying. Yeah. Houdini, Toronto rapper Houdini passed away.
Yeah,
shot and killed in the streets, right?
Yes, sir. Downtown.
I didn't know. I wasn't a huge fan of his music. I didn't listen to much of it except for that song that he has with YG, which is hard. Auntie, that's fire. And he had some features that I like too, but like I wasn't like huge in his, like, you know what I mean, a huge fan of his music. But
I wouldn't say I was a huge fan, but I was aware of what his impact was in the city, at least. You know what I'm saying? Just how people, like, you know, were actually going to listen to his shit, and like he had a following that was protecting him to new levels. Honestly, like seeing him out in like in LA of Tory, and like, you know, like, buying his own, if he felt like buying his own bus down with his own dollars independently, like if that was satisfied him, like, you know, little thing like that, saying like, all right, man, like you got your thing going, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. as far as it going with his career and his craft and his art, like there's always those politics and those, you know.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm hearing a lot of that shit of like, this is not an innocent soul, and I'm like, that's fucked up, man. The person died.
Yeah.
You know, but they're like, nah, you don't understand like what this person did to people that we know, or like, you know, like this man called this on himself, like whether it's in his music or just what he was doing in the street. Yeah. And I'm like, that's
then again, like if that's the lifestyle man's leading, that's what art is. Music is talking about what you live, right? So you can't really blame. Can you blame him for talking about what lifestyle he was leading? I personally can't. It's sad to see at the end of the day. It's very sad to see, but it's like, it's just, you know, devastating for that to be the outcome. You know what I'm saying? He was 21. I'm 21. You know what I'm saying? 21, I think he was a year older than me, but like he was just about to turn 22. But it's like, yo, like, seeing that is like crazy.
Stupid young, bro. Crazy. Fuck.
So what do you guys feel about like the Sun, the cover?
Yeah, that's
the Toronto Sun.
Toronto Sun, yeah.
What was the cover again? The cover was
I don't even
who made Houdini.
Who made Houdini vanish or disappear, whatever. That's such poor taste. Like,
yeah.
And Toronto Sun is not in the street, so you can't say this is a hood paper of like, we caught one. You don't know to see.
But it is a tabloid. It is a tabloid where tabloids tend to like lead to gossip and getting those clickbait type of.
Yeah, but at what cost? At the cost of somebody's life.
Yeah,
and it's like you're not.
It's not it.
Because I wouldn't be mad if somebody put a price on that writer's head. Because you threw yourself in that ring.
Yeah, exactly.
Of being like, let me put my 2 cents too. Hold up. Well, you're not in this fight. Why would you even throw a punch and leave? Like, it doesn't work like that, buddy. I'm grabbing your arm now. You're in the fight.
The fact that it's still up, it's been up since the morning, and it's still up on the site, and it's like, you know what I mean? It hasn't been taken down to the family. You know what I'm saying? They still lost, like, you know, a brother, nephew, uncle, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Friend.
Oof, man.
It's crazy, bro. It's been heavy times the past few days, bro. Heavy.
Fucking hell, bro.
I couldn't even been on social. The footage, I seen they released it today during the day, no?
The footage?
Crazy.
No, it's sad shit, bro. Anything else you guys want to add? Let's just fucking close this sad chapter.
Yeah.
No, I just feel like you guys said, because obviously the mandem, like, when you get shot like that more time, is it because of something that happened before? But at the end of the day, life is a life, right? I mean, when it's lost, it's just like, it's tough. Like, I feel it. Like, I was telling you guys before, like, I knew a friend who, you know, like, he was a father, you know, he was a boyfriend, and he got killed. Like, and I knew him. Yeah. You know, I knew what he was about to do before. Very unfortunate. And it's just crazy, but like, I still, you know, feel sad that, like, why is this man laughing? I don't feel sad. Honestly, it was crazy.
I'm not even laughing about that.
Life is a life. That's what it is, bro.
Yeah, the way you said the story was funny back then. But all right, man. On to some more positive, some silly shit.
Please.
Azealia Banks fuck Dave Chappelle. What do you guys think? Facts or fiction, bro?
I think facts, bro.
Facts.
She was too confident.
Facts?
Yeah, she was too confident, and I feel like Dave Chappelle the type to, you know, test the waters, dip his toes in some
toes.
You know?
Like, he did more than just toes, bro.
Hey, man.
Oh man, yo, I don't. There's something I want to say, bro.
Say it.
There's something about ugly bitches sometimes, bro. Listen. I said this on the podcast before, bro.
Firebox.
You can have the baddest thing ever. Something about what the fuck did that freak bitch do? Like, yo, look at her, no. Look at you looking at me.
Saying the ugly things are more kinkier.
Yo, sometimes I'm just gonna say this. I've been overwhelmed by someone who I was not trying to partake in sexual encounters with. Like, I was like, I gave in. I was like, and then I left there like, oh my God. You know what I mean? Like, yo, like, what?
Well, what did the Future say? Future tweeted the other day, said, don't gas ugly. Don't gas ugly. Alone. Yeah, you gotta leave him alone. That's what Future says, right? Yeah, that to me is hilarious. But nah, I hear that. I get that. I mean, Azealia Banks, man, she's known to talk some crazy shit. So
she's always talking spicy. She mentioned everyone. She shot strays at fucking Davies for what? I don't know. Said he eats Chinese food and asked for $25K
every day.
Why was that necessary? Like, damn, bro, that was between me and you, bitch.
Yeah.
That's messed up. Like, you're airing out my business like that.
Her, she's like a shaky career where it's going up and down. She needs that push, you know? So.
Yeah, that's facts. It's like she makes music for a lot of like LGBT community, but at the same time, she also puts them down. So I don't know why she would even. She's just like self-destructive.
Yeah. You just gotta leave those ones over there. Take care of her business out here.
Hey, what about the whole thing about the guy from Entourage?
Guy from Entourage?
Saying he's gay or something. Adam Grenier.
Adam Grenier. Well, that's the main guy, right? That's Vinny.
Yeah, Vinny.
She said that? Damn, bro.
There you have
it. She said
Vinny
she for like 30 minutes and it wasn't serious. The guy was gay. And afterwards she was like, yo, I can't believe I sucked the gay man's piece. And she was like,
Yo. Jesus, I didn't watch the whole clip. That's insane. You basically pulled Jeez. What else we got in silly news? Yo, Koti, your favorite, Mrs. Walker, has premiered her brand new face and body. She's getting too much work done, bro. Like, I feel like the money just put out her insecurities, like so much. Because I felt like every time we would see her, she'd be different. She's like the next Little Kim. She got fucking ass implants. Khloe Kardashian. Khloe Kardashian's she's like 4 people right now, bro.
Beyonce,
Jesus.
Bro. She's mistaken as Beyonce a little bit.
Relax. You see, Koti hates black women, bro. Just say it. I knew you did, bro.
Dude.
I knew you did. Just say it, brother. Come on, man. Come on.
I've never been with a white woman in my life.
That's cap, nigga. I saw you. I filmed it, bro. What are you talking about?
Yo, you ever been with a white woman before?
Huh?
You ever been with a white woman before?
You see, I can't even address niggas like this. Like, when niggas come at you sideways, bro, you know what you do? You turn the other side, bro. You don't even address that. What do you mean? Next topic.
Who's that shorty you're talking about, though?
Huh?
Summer Walker, G.
Okay, so what are you talking about, bro? Yeah, Summer Walker.
Look at him now. Look at him. Oh, he didn't even hear you say Miss Walker. He thought he probably talking like
Summer Walker. Summer Walker's like a little too special these days, man.
That's how you feel?
I'm outside on TT.
That was honestly the anthem for a lot of niggas this summer.
Titties on the AMG for real. That's mad. If I had an AMG like that, bro, my titties would be out too, fam. What's poppin'?
Oh my god! Yeah,
that's how you gonna
feel, bro?
Yeah, I'll have her do that in my AMG still.
Yeah. Is Markley frozen?
He's good now.
Yeah, I was frozen still.
Oh, true. No. That Drake song is actually hard. Like, when I first heard the hook, though, I was like, yeah, it's creepy because he's. Bro, you can't, fam, put it, like, literally listen to the song. I'm outside in the AMG, right outside. TT. Fam, I pulled up to your house unannounced, drunk in the whip. And I'm telling you this. Get away, nigga.
I don't know why, but I picture Drake two hands on the wheel, just like.
Oh, my God, bro.
Circling the block. Made her right at the light.
Yikes. All right, yeah. Back to Drake being a creep. Drake is creepy. What else do we have in silly news?
I'm waiting for that documentary one day, huh?
The Drake documentary?
It's coming soon, man. I feel it's gonna come, after his album, and you got little secrets is gonna be popping out that we know, so we can start figuring it out.
Documentary.
For real?
Yeah, man.
I want the secret.
No, I'm just saying for real. I'm saying it's gonna
3 years
come.
from
It's
now.
gonna it's gonna happen a couple
I
years
think
from
it's
now.
too soon. I think a Drake documentary is too soon, man. He got to age a little bit.
Couple of years from now, for sure.
I think maybe like 5 years he could come out with
I'd say like 10.
I say even 10. Yeah, I say 10.
Yeah.
10
years.
I don't know what.
I'm telling you right now,
You know
Broski, in 10 years, you'll actually value it. You actually
He's
look
been in
back.
the game for how many years? Like 12 years, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think 10
years.
years is when to properly do it. Just like The Last Dance. The Last Dance came out a good time.
But you guys are trying to build his legacy up. I'm trying to talk about some cancel shit, bro. Like niggas getting rid of him.
You're talking about that? Like some Epstein?
Yeah, on some real
damn.
On some real this is how this nigga is. Cause there's a lot of stories circulating, fam. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of things, you know what I'm
saying? Yeah, it's not a good look, bro.
Look, yo, it's hard to be at the top.
Yeah,
it's hard to be at the top, for real. No cap.
Long time.
It is what it is. But I think it's gonna be just fine, though.
Still that nigga, so there's no issue about
that. Still on silly news, the new bodies. Aisha Curry, she also premiered her new body. At first, I didn't recognize her. Who is this?
I swear to God, I thought she was like some Toronto shorty. Like,
yeah, I was like,
she is. She's from Markham, still.
Yeah, she's from Markham.
Yeah, man.
That was like Saga or something.
Nah, she's a Markham thing. So
that's crazy. It's right next to it. All right.
That's where Steph Curry went to. Steph Curry went to school out here,
in Markham.
Well, I'm not sure Markham exactly, but when his dad was playing for the Raptors, he was living out here for a little bit. So
say word.
I feel like that's how they, tied.
No, I think they made in college in the U.S. still.
Oh, word. But I know Ovio Mark is related to Aisha. That's how that.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah,
that's her cousin.
That's crazy. So many connections now.
That's what I'm saying. Mod.
Yeah. Yo, I completely forgot to mention this. Doja Cat.
Ooh.
Did you guys do the research to find out how crazy that shit is? Cancelled?
I did the research. Yeah, it's super canceled. Like, there's no explanation for that.
She a freaky bitch.
And she admitted it too. I give her, word to that. But other than that, man.
Yeah, she freaky. When I see that video of her put her fingers in her mouth, I said, "Wow." On live, I said, "She crazy."
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
she was.
Would you still?
I knew something was wrong.
No, Georgia, what the fuck? Would you crush Doja?
No,
would crush?
Yeah.
No.
You would not.
Would you?
She lacks depth. Like I won't.
Cody, shut the fuck up. you smashed shallow pools. Less than that. Puddles, nigga. Talk about she lacks depth. Get the fuck out of here.
Water spills.
Word. Like, what?
I just don't feel it.
Yeah, of course. I don't think it's like
it's not a good fuck. Like that's not something you hold on your chest, bro.
Have you seen her body?
I freeze again. I froze again.
What?
You're out of your mind. I don't even care about Doja Cat like that, honestly, but I'm just saying.
Or her music, but like that move video, like it put me on for a reason, you know what I'm saying? I won't lie.
Hey, no, man, I'm saying like
I like Kristen's like an early song. What's it called? No Police.
Hey.
That's from 2014.
Oh, I know I do.
I know that's too far.
Yeah, it's too far. Way too far. I'm not gonna invest
that
much.
Remember that white girl? I was like, not talking. Okay. Sorry. You don't know what? I was cool with her. So.
You okay, man? You having a stroke?
Sorry.
Yeah.
You remember that thick white girl that was showing you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, she put me on, and I was like, geez. Wow, gee.
Yeah. But I called her from jump though, because remember she was like, "Oh, I only date white guys," and I was like, "Nigga, let's cancel her now."
Let's
cancel her, bro.
It's a red flag.
But I canceled. Huh?
She's been canceled.
That's not to the public.
Can you blame her for being she's also half white, so I feel like she was more predominantly on her white side than she never like I heard history about her like her father was some like South African like
warlord
activist or something. Yeah, something like that. Like, something crazy.
Don't you think this is the thing I have?
A warlord.
I have a little issue with like this is my thing. like if you're a mixed breed, right? Like your mom's white or your dad's black or whatever, right? And let's say you have a like you're an artist or like you're a creative or anything, and then you seem to find a niche or like a market in like the white side. I feel like people tend to, or like the mixed breeds tend to like bond more with that side that's more profitable in terms of like money and opportunities and stuff like that, and abandon more of like the black side. Is that something you guys see all the time?
Yes, but I think that they choose to do that. It's more. It's like they turn it on and off. Like they turn their black side on and off. You know what I mean? It's like I have that in the tuck in case I need it. I got my niggas in the tuck just in case. But right now I'm trying to please the white people. If that doesn't work out, let me fall back on my niggas. They'll lift me back up to the whites, and then back and forth.
That's what people accuse Drake for doing as well throughout his career, where it's like he had his moments. You don't think so? Where he had his moments?
I think that's unfounded. So I think he's more like American and Canadian. It's not white and black.
Yeah, because I feel like I don't know. I don't remember the time where Drake was trying to be for the whites.
That's true.
You know, but he was appreciated by white culture as like a darling, a media darling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. But it was hard for the American, aka like the thug, more like hard body. For hearing like a Take Care type of album for them was kind of like Sony is more bottom.
But you know what's crazy? Think about it. I just thought about this right now. If there was a person that was as talented as Drake, but dark skinned, people would call him corny.
You would never make it, fam.
People would call him corny.
And is that not an issue though? That's
what I'm thinking about. That's fucked up.
No, but wait up, hold up, because like y'all saying Kanye didn't exist then.
No, I'm saying Kanye was different though. Kanye was a designer. Kanye was a creator. Kanye's more creative than Drake to me in my mind.
Multi-talented though.
Exactly.
Because Drake is a producer, rapper, singer, actor, and Kanye is a what's it called? He writes like songs. He's a producer, like amazing producer, like extraordinaire rapper and designer too. That's multi-talented, dark-skinned man. He used to make people listen to him. I think you have to have like certain like gravitational pull that Drake and Kanye both have. I don't think for the rap culture in general, I think it's actually beneficial if you're dark skinned, especially at his time.
No, man, I think because Drake is more vulnerable with it. I'm saying a person who is identical to Drake but was dark skinned, I don't see him being as far or as successful as Drake is, because you're going to be seen as corny and not be appreciated as much by white culture. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Because Drake was pushed. Let's admit it. Drake was pushed by white culture as well. Being like, oh, he looks pleasant. You
gotta look at his background as well too, right? So we're gonna touch on like Jewish ties.
All right, I gotta pause this right now because it's saying that we've got less than a minute. So let me stop it here. All right. All right, guys, we're back on it.
Right now. Oh, snap! I just seen it. Say no more. In action.
Jesse,
nah. Millions is the hardest UK rapper right now. So Lucas for
real, right?
Millions. The
millions.
Eye is like the number one.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, millions.
Yeah.
Yo, H, I actually rate H, bro. He's like the sick, like he's the hardest white rapper out of the UK right now. Still, not the hardest, but like
he gives me like Bieber vibes. Like he's like that. Just
like a pop star type.
Yeah.
But I think that's his look though. But like, his joint with AJ Tracy was hard.
You still like AJ Tracy?
Stock value went down.
Yeah,
a little bit still. I think he kind of went
for a minute now though. Ever since he split ways with Dave, fam, him and Dave were like, they're doing their thing together, and then Dave went the Drake way, and then AJ just got left behind. To be honest,
AJ got left, bro.
It's crazy.
Yeah, his market. He has no.
That's tough. What's Heady One saying? I didn't like the last project he put out. The weird.
Yeah, I didn't like it either.
The EDM.
It was interesting.
You didn't like it?
The only song I like was the one with Sanfa.
There's a couple hits on there, fam. Trust me.
What? Really?
Niggas didn't fuck with it. I don't know why. I rocked with it. So I won't lie. It was alright. It wasn't what I expected. I wanted to get back on that Rose Gold. Like that track is like that's what the Heady Mans want. You know what I'm saying? Why? But anyway,
the Heady Mans.
Ooh, you're speaking of Heady. Your Heady One is that guy, man. Heady One.
Yeah. Dave. Welcome to the chat.
Dutchavelli.
I still can't believe Dutchavelli's his thing's brother, right?
That's London, yeah.
Stefan Don.
Yeah.
I
thought it was just for.
She looks Stefan not gonna fuck you up, fam. Like, yo.
She can't.
She's fired.
Stubby. She got that. You know.
Relax. Don't call her stubby, bro. Respect the women. Bro. Like I knew you hate black women.
Brother, still he's got a case.
Yeah, she got.
Man,
she
what's
got
faced in life?
She got body, bro. She has body. Still.
She got everything. Still.
She's like, you know, she's sturdy.
She's
still.
sweet.
She can have kids. She can have kids. She's solid.
It's like a Meg Thee Stallion. You guys think she's sweet?
Yeah, British Meg Thee Stallion. I don't rate Meg Thee Stallion though.
I think Meg's pretty. Yeah.
Meg's a combination of a lot of things into like.
Meg is very strong.
Yeah.
Look, she looks very strong.
She means she's strong, my nigga.
She looks strong, bro.
Meg don't look strong.
Meg doesn't look. Fam, Meg will rock you, bro.
Meg rock
you.
Hey, stupid. Y'all give her a hug, B. Stop that.
You will crush your shoulder, fam. Your shoulders are gonna touch.
Yo, bro, imagine getting folded by a gal, bro.
Never get folded. I feel like Meg is like, yo, I can't wait.
That slap is gonna hurt,
celebrities, bro. One day we're gonna meet all these celebrities. We're gonna like.
Yeah, and they're gonna come back and listen to these conversations about.
Everything's gonna be like,
yeah. Rishab's right. I mean, sorry, BKP's right. My bad. BKP. My bad. Anyways, so like, yeah,
groupie.
The slap would hurt, bro.
Like, I know his name.
I know his Govy.
Word. You know, bitches love to do that. Like,
I'm getting a VIP. Are you stupid?
Yeah.
I know Richard. I know, like,
yeah, it's like I'm literally on the phone with Aubrey right now. Like he said, he wants this to be at the estate. Are you coming to Aubrey's? Are you coming to Aubrey's?
He's texting me. He's texting me. Showing the screen flash. Hello.
Oh man,
I can't wait to curve bitches like that though. Like, you know what? They're gonna be begging. I'll be looking at her. I'll look at Coty, just whisper in his ear.
Coty's the henchman.
Coty's gonna be the. I'm showing you now, yo.
Coty will crush.
Coty will fumble.
Let me talk to you for a second. You want to get in the house?
I think she's the type of nigga to start moving gay around bitches. I know that.
Where is that coming from, bro? For what?
Guarantee.
Or to get in?
Is that one guy? She's that one guy, just super fly. Bitches fuck with him, but just because he has a girlfriend, he can't move. He can't twitch.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So he's gotta act gay.
But see, you know what? I can't even, like, as offensive as that is, he's not wrong. Because, like, that happened. That has happened where it's like we've gone out somewhere and he's like, oh no, it wasn't even somebody else. It was a coworker of mine. He was like, yo, like, fam, like, shorty's like throwing it at you. What are you saying? You know, I'm like,
wait, was that which
the peer pressure gets on?
I can't, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh
yeah, I gotta tell you a story about that. I gotta tell you a story about that, bro.
That's a guy. No. He's a guy. So he's a guy.
Yeah. But now he was being, you know, that was a fun night. Still, that was crazy.
So
should have reached Marky.
Yeah, my bad. So I was busy.
Yeah, back to acting. Nah. You know, I want to see I'm a faithful guy. You know, as tempting as it could be sometimes, you know, you just gotta, you know, hold tight because it's like, bro, it's not worth the headache. It's fun in the moment, but later on, I'm like, nah.
Oh, instant regret.
So how's cheating been for you, Kuti? Like, how's you like?
Yo, Marky's talking crazy, bro.
Cheating on what? I'm not in a relationship.
Okay, let's say hypothetically you did cheat. What was the psyche?
Why'd you do it?
Cheating?
Yeah.
Honestly,
why'd you do it?
Moving forward, you know what I mean? Like, cheating is a big decision an individual has to make. You know what I mean? It's tied in with loyalty.
Big decision.
Yeah, it's a huge decision, bro. It's like, I look at cheating now at the same level as like partnerships, collaborations, just friends. I just look at it's like at that level. Like, I don't want to. Wow, I just got to go off the mic. This fucking guy. This guy thinks I'm bullshit.
This man said I look at cheating at the same level as partnership. That is the most crazy shit. And niggas let him say it too.
I wanted him to finish talking. I wanted to see where he was
You have to take the headphones out.
This guy was gonna end up in the corner of a circle room.
Like,
Where are you going with that?
Oh my god, bro! All right, keep going.
Going with that.
Yo, niggas keep asking me on the road, yo, cheating, bro. I don't advise cheating. I don't
Look at
advise that shit. To be honest,
Look at his stat he's carrying. Niggas keep asking me about cheating on road.
I swear to God, niggas ask me that all the time, bro. I'm like, I'm not the guy. I'm not that guy.
That's crazy.
So why are they asking you then?
Huh?
Why are they asking you?
Yeah, they heard something from somebody, and I don't know, bro.
That's crazy.
But it's not a good thing. Loyalty's a thing, man.
You think you can stay loyal for real?
Yeah, I have the strength for that.
Enough, you know.
Not right now. We're gonna
right
need
now?
that. Not like how we're trying to live right now. No, I'm not looking into.
That's what I was saying. I had to
relationships
because the way we're living, we're about to live, and the way I'm already living, bro. Like too focused, and then everything else just gonna fall in place, you know. And then you just. But like I'm looking at marriage though. Like I mean I'm younger than you guys, but like you guys, you know, creeping towards the age of like you know like. We're like settling down, kids, you know.
Kids.
You're talking to the guy right there with the glasses, man.
No. I mean, my pops had. I don't know. My pops had me pretty. He was pretty young when he had me. So
my dad too. My dad had me, or not me. Fuck. Had my older sister when he was 25.
Oh, I see. Okay.
My mom was 24.
My dad was 30 when he had me. So.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's when you start to figure out what your life is really like. You know, like settled in. Is like, all right, like this is what my life is, and now I can move accordingly.
That's what I'm saying. That's also like part of you wants that boost. You know what I mean? Because like once you have a kid, and like you're good with your girl, it's kind of like, all right, bro, my feet are on the floor. Let's start shaping life.
Exactly.
You know? It's like you got a kid now. It's not the same as like when you were single. It's like let me not do this.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. It's like fight or flight. You know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm not wishing that energy on me right now.
Oh no, not yet, bro. Too much to do. Having a kid now will actually ruin a lot of things, bro.
Yo, honestly, guys, I'm coming to a point now where, like, I want to get married and you know, like the settle down thing, but the kid, I'm starting to like not want it as much.
Really? Like
Just
ever?
Because the way the world is right now.
Honestly.
Wow. Why? What are you afraid? I think he's afraid of having a daughter.
No, it's not to that point where, because honestly, I think a daughter would be great to have.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because that's where you have like your closest relationship and kind of handing her out, and it's just a whole experience. But I feel like more so about the state of this world and how it just keeps getting worse. Mm-hmm. And I was speaking to a lot of my friends about this, and it's just like, they were saying it like, yo, what the heck? That'd be like the most selfish thing to do. Like, just because you want to have a joy of raising a kid, that you're going to bring somebody in this earth that's going to go through hell. And you're like, damn, it's kind of crazy. And then over time, I'm just starting to think about it. I'm like, I don't really know if I really wanted that bad.
Especially with the environment and everything, they're going to be fucked.
Not really, like, bro.
Not really? Are you kidding me? The way the environment's going, you're a vegan. You should know this.
The thing is like, how I see it is that, like, when you're willing to, like, build a family or, like, a team, like, you guys live in that world you guys all see and vision, you know what I mean? So, like, if it's like a family, you and your woman, despite everything that happens in the world, you guys have that tunnel vision of like, let's build something around us, like an ecosystem, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Fuck everything that happens around the world, like, shit, that's always going to be happening. But like, I think like time, you start appreciating time when you kind of join heads, you know what I mean? And like, everything's gonna happen pretty good. Like,
but why do you need kids for that though?
Not kid. Like, it can.
I think you do.
Like,
I think because you need to have something you leave behind. You need to have that sense of wholeship. You know what I mean? Like I made this.
You know?
Yeah, that I get.
It's kind of like a business that's in front of you that you actually get to touch. You know, because you can come up with the business like, I did this, but it's like, this is proof that, look, I made this shit. You know, you're here because of me. Type thing. So I have that feeling. I've always had that feeling of like, I want to have kids and, you know, having a family. Like, that shit is amazing to me.
But would external factors like what's happening in the world affect your decisions?
No, because I'm selfish. Like, it is a selfish decision, honestly, of like bringing more people into the world. It's not a good thing. Like, they're gonna be fucked in terms of like the environment, in terms of like how shit the world's getting, and but like I don't know, we just have to hope for the best and raise them right.
Yeah, I just believe in like building your own ecosystem. Like that's like where you can bring the most promising things to the table.
A lot. No, I need to have children, bro. I need to prolong this legacy. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm gonna be doing some big things, so it's like I'm just always thinking about generations after us. You know what I'm saying? Also, just be able to be the one to be in the position to take care of your kids, not only your kids but your grandkids. You know what I'm saying? Everything to be blessed. So.
Yeah. How many kids do you guys want?
I need the team, football team.
I have football team. I have strong twin genes. Like my
your sisters are twins. That's fire.
So I feel like twins, whatever twins, guy, girl, or guy. Like I feel like just twins, and they'll be like, all right, cool.
Yeah, just 2 kids.
I would be fine with 2 kids, to be honest.
Sheesh, yeah, I want 3.
Yeah, that's kind of what mine would have been, or would be, to be fair.
Twins?
No, 2.
Just 2? Okay. Yeah, 3. I'm saying 3.
4 or 5 still.
Yeah.
What women or different women?
Hey.
I gotta be specific.
There's gonna be at least 2 light skins in there out of 5.
This guy said 1 kid every girl. That's crazy.
Nah.
You can't be doing that.
I'm keeping all my eggs in one basket. I'm
have
to.
to.
Do that. Yeah.
All right.
Inshallah.
So what age you want to get married and shit?
There's no age for me. When I'm established, when I got a lot of things going on, you know what I mean, in terms of trying to build and stuff like that. Like that's like marriage is like down. I always saw myself getting married like the age of like 30 plus in my 30s, early 30s.
Yeah. Early 30s, yeah. I'm saying the same thing, like 30, 31. Is when I see myself really getting married, and like I don't know if I want to have kids immediately though. But at the same time, I also I want to have kids when I'm young, so I'm not old as fuck when they're,
Yeah, that's key for me. Like being able to look back and see pictures of my dad still, like in shape. And
exactly,
being able to play with the kid and everything, like what I'm saying.
Yeah, and plus the photos go harder, bro.
Young pops with the youth, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
Look good for sure.
Yeah, that's fun too, and it's like you get to understand them better because like with my parents, a lot of times we communicate perfectly, right? But there's times it's just a clash of generations.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, I'm grateful that I'm able to talk to my parents and be like, yo, no, it's actually this or boom, boom, boom.
Mm-hmm.
But with other households, it's not like that. It's really just they talk, you're the kid, you listen.
Yeah.
And I have that back and forth with my parents, but it's like they're rare. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so I don't know. That's also a thing that I think about too. But again, everything in perfect timing,
Yeah, exactly. I can't wait to get into this Freddie Gibbs album, bro. It's about to drop just now.
Oh yeah?
Ooh, it's about to that one.
Freddie Gibbs is
hard. Crazy.
Yeah.
Optimus on the production.
Yeah, he's fired. He's a sick rapper. You know what else is dropping though?
What?
The Travis 270s.
You photos?
Yeah. What?
I gave him a hard not even 5, a hard 6 at least. Hard 6.
Out of 10.
I can't see those on my street, so that's why I'm judging it.
Okay. No, I can see this, bro. In the summer with some White Sox shorts. I'm out of here, bro. With the vintage tee, I'm out of here, dog.
I saw the Cactus Trails though, the clothing shit he dropped, like the package he just dropped.
Oh yeah, that shit looked heavy.
It looked too much going on it,
Yeah, mad pockets.
Yeah.
But they're dropping. I'm trying to cop them because my birthday's coming up. So if I get that, it's a nice W.
When is that dropping?
My birthday? It's tomorrow at 6 a.m.
Oh, okay.
I'm staying up still. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, bro. I need those. Like, I took L's with the fucking the Royal Toes. I'm not trying to take an L with this one, What else do we have on the docket right now? Still, we talked Summer Walker. You guys want to talk Jordan Duck?
Yo,
Jordan
Last Dance. Yeah, it showed me a lot. Like watching the doc, as amazing as Jordan is, but it really exposed like his mentality and like what he was actually going through, like mentally, and how his mentality affected everybody around him, like internally,
Yeah, the fact that he could turn it on is what's insane. Like that's something they don't talk about enough. Of like he decided like, okay, we're gonna win this game. Once he decides that thing, it's hard for you to go against him. You
like
know?
he said though, like all he thought about was winning by any means.
Mhm.
If I have to score 60, I'm winning the game. Like, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? I don't care about. But I feel like this is a documentary that he was super hands-on with. You know what I'm saying? Just the
Of
way
course. What?
Yeah,
Of
of
course.
course.
I don't think it was real. I don't think it was real.
that's what I'm saying. So like, you know, God forbid, but like it's gonna happen. But when he passes, there's gonna be a next documentary where everyone else he doesn't have a say on it. Where it's gonna be everyone else's say on how shit was going. Where he wouldn't even be able to defend his point of view. You know what I mean? On
Yeah.
certain, like the Jordan Rules book when he's blaming Horace Grant on it, and like Horace Grant's moving like, nah, that wasn't me, bro. I don't know why you're pointing fingers at me. You know what I'm saying? Or Scottie Pippen missing that game. Jordan wasn't even playing that season for him to not want to play. Remember that scene when he was trying to get in the game and then Tony Kukoc had to, like, you know, because it wasn't him taking the last shot. Pippen caught feelings, you know. But
That's what I'm
Jordan,
saying.
it's like irrelevant shit to the Last Dance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But it's like they had to highlight that shit, which is petty. But they
Yeah.
had to show that, it showed to like, yo, you're not Jordan, fam.
Yeah,
Like,
that's basically.
Like, yeah, Pippen, bro. It's like he's
Pippen,
not.
bro. Broski, Pippen's top 5. No, I would put
It's
him in my top 7 players
It's
in
the
NBA
mental
history.
though. But it's the mental that's blocking him. He's
Nah.
selfish. He wanted to have that last shot. Would Jordan ever walk out if he didn't get the last shot? He'd
But
feel
this-
away, but he would still play.
I don't know.
talked about
He
that.
didn't walk out, bro. He just sat down and said he's not playing. The thing is,
No,
I
he
feel
played.
like what?
He played, remember?
I don't think he played.
When somebody who had to take the last shot. I forgot.
Kukoc, he wasn't on the floor.
No, that's with Pippen. That's with Pippen. I'm talking about with Jordan.
Jordan was,
Jordan was on the court, and then the coach
question.
said, "Jordan's not taking the last shot. Somebody else is." Jordan felt away, but he still played.
I don't think
Okay.
it went like.
It
I
wasn't
don't
Steve
think it
You
went
mean
that way.
Steve Kerr?
I don't think it went that way.
Jordan told
No,
Steve
I
Kerr,
think
"Yo,
he's
you're
talking
gonna
about the
take it."
Paxson. I think he's
Yes,
talking about
Paxson.
the Paxson.
Yeah.
But the thing is, with that one, it still wasn't like because Phil, the way Phil did it was a little.
You're cutting out, bro. I can't hear you.
You're like going to be
Yo, can you guys hear him?
you.
He's
But I
chopping.
think like
Hold on. We're gonna pause for a second.
Paxson.
Hold on. Okay. All right. Sorry, you were saying you were cutting out.
It was more so that like because he knew that there was gonna be so much on Jordan that he said if Paxton's open, use him. Now, then again, it's a little bit of the same, but I feel like it's a little different because the pressure wasn't the same on Pippen as it was on Jordan.
That's true. Yeah.
It was Pippen wanted to be the man to take the shot, but what Jordan had to learn, is to be able to play with his players and not always think about himself. So,
For real. Yeah.
Phil Jackson approaching him with the point of like, "Yo, Paxton's open, hit him up," you know, and then Jordan is seeing him being open, winning them the game.
That's facts. Well, one thing's for sure though, Isaiah Thomas is a piece of shit.
Damn.
Nobody was fucking with him.
Did you hear the Michael Jordan the leak? He said in the show that he wasn't the only one saying that. Oh, he wasn't saying that if Isaiah Thomas wasn't playing that he wasn't gonna play. But there's audio that leaked of a phone call conversation from that time where Jordan said like, if Isaiah's playing, I'm not playing.
Ooh.
So it's like hypocrisy
like,
playing in that.
It is, but also he wasn't the only one that didn't fuck with him.
Of course, that's true.
Like everybody else had a thing with him as well, as being like, we don't like him.
He knew it was gonna be a conflict in the chemistry. But then again, MJ just won his second ring. You know what I mean? Like he's on fire. Like he's the man. You know what I mean? So it's like it was literally gonna be built. And then like Larry Bird came back. He had a back injury them times, so it was like a kind of a reunion with the older players.
But also, IT lied.
Yeah.
When he said no, we what is it? We shook hands. We didn't walk off the court. Blah blah blah.
He was saying that like that's how it
footage.
was. Yeah. That's what he's saying. Like it was like that. Like Mavs wouldn't, just have that more grudge against like. But like Michael Jordan was like, when I lost, I still came and shook your hand and like
Yeah.
So,
It doesn't matter.
Would you guys say that it's best to document someone's life when they're alive or dead?
Dead.
Damn,
to get the honest truth out of like, the actual life story.
I think I don't know. It's tough because like
dead, they'll give you the facts that we already know plus the dirt. You can never put out dirt when I'm still alive because I have a.
But there's also I don't know. There's also sometimes you don't get a lot of the good, like some secrets that the person just dies with. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
Good or bad, you know. So
that's true. And also depends.
I feel like if
Jordan.
Pardon?
Go ahead.
I feel like if you have footage from when they were alive too, and when they were speaking, for example, Adam Silver, essentially the reason why they had some old interview footage of Michael Jordan on the in his locker room with his security or whatever is because he thought that it would make sense for later on. Now, something like that could be beneficial to have a documentary of the realness of him speaking and getting his side of the story, and also actually investigating and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's true.
But then again, it's Michael Jordan, bro. That guy is such a symbol, he has to keep that image where it's like, yo, like, you know,
bro, his life was exhausting, man.
That's crazy.
Like leaving the game and like press and like fans, and
there's only a few people like that in the world ever, bro.
Yeah,
they're both named Michael, so I don't know.
Yeah, but like Michael did drugs. I mean, do you think MJ did drugs? I mean, Jordan,
nah, yeah. It wasn't no pizza that.
People were saying that too. I heard people say he had prostitutes come up. People say he had drugs come up.
Look at him after his career, fam. When he retired, he's in the clubs. He's doing all the party stuff. You don't think he was doing that when he was at the top of his, you know?
Do you think Jordan fucked as much as?
No, Rodman.
Not as much as Rodman, for sure.
Rodman was that nigga, bro.
That was different.
Like, Rodman needs a dog. After that, I'm like, nah, we need to hear Rodman's story, bro.
That guy is different.
But Rodman has affected a lot of people's lives, bro.
Yeah.
His nonchalant attitude, like, he's just, bro,
haircuts
to fashion to women, like, yo,
bro.
It really, like, he really did some things, man.
It's the I don't care rebel shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you know what though? Like, to be fair, the way Rodman did it, like, wait, am I frozen?
No, you're still here.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of something that none of us have the luxury to because we don't have his ability, and also I feel like he didn't need to. You feel me?
He didn't what?
Like how he became to be is after he started dating Madonna. Madonna told him, do what you want to do, But I feel like, okay, if he just rested and didn't go, do drugs and screw women and like whatever in Vegas, and just went to practice the next day, he would have been fine too.
Not necessarily.
I don't know,
he needed that. I feel like Phil Jackson understood that he needed that to be able to play the way he was playing. You know,
he's a wild card.
Yeah, it's like you need that. If you need to go to Vegas for 2 days, but you didn't just go for 2 days, but he went for a week or so, it's like, if you gotta go to WWE WrestleMania before a game in the finals,
fucking legend.
Yeah, that's crazy shit.
Throwing chairs,
Yo, but would you say like he's a definition of like the fine line in between play hard and work hard?
Yeah,
it's like that's not everybody's like that though. Like people can try that and they're gonna be in the gym throwing up. It's like nigga, I did too much coke last night or some shit. I don't know.
Exactly.
So it's like Rodman knows himself. He like, I don't know. He's a different animal, man. That's some alien shit.
Yeah, that's some. You can't explain that.
Was he an all-star before the Bulls though?
I don't know.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he played with
Yeah, he won a championship.
Oh yeah, he was with fucking.
He won 2 championships with Pistons.
The Knicks? Was he with the Knicks or the Pistons?
Pistons.
He won 2 chips with the Pistons.
I'm thinking of somebody else.
However, like I don't know if he was an all-star with the Pistons, because after the Pistons era was done up, he was released or traded to Spurs, and from Spurs he was released book that. Then afterwards he was traded to the Bulls, but he wasn't an all-star with the Spurs, and I don't think he was an all-star with the.
Let me double check. No, he was an all-star still 2 times. Be an all-star, 1990 and 92. So that was with the Pistons.
Oh, okay. So
he has a ring with the
guy
Pistons,
that I'm
right?
thinking of on the
Knicks.
Knicks.
Ring, he was also all-star. I just looked.
There was a guy on the Knicks that was dangerous. I forgot his name. Huh?
John Starks?
No. Black guy. He's They kicked him out of Knicks Garden recently.
Oh, Charles Oakley.
Oakley. Yeah, that man's a dangerous. Even back then, you could tell, bro.
Yeah.
Punching niggas.
Stand-up guy.
The way he was lapping around Pippen. Oh my gosh, that made me feel weird, bro. It was just I didn't like that because I feel like it doesn't matter who you are, I won't take that from you. So
yeah. There's a lot of that shit back then.
I'll get my laptop charger. I'll be back.
All right. There's a lot of that shit.
It's just as me or Pippen looked like an old Egyptian god or some shit, bro.
Yeah, it's the nose, bro.
Yeah,
the
nose and the head shaved in that.
Yeah, it's shaved. It's the nose, the lip. He looks different. Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's very ancient.
Because even as a kid, I was like, he looks weird, bro.
The buzz cut as well too, right?
Yeah, for real. But Charles Oakley was dangerous. Who else? That nigga that was also in Space Jam. What's his name? He's on the Pistons as well. Was it the Knicks or the?
Ron Artest was crazy.
Irwin. His last name is Irwin.
What? Patrick Ewing?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, who was he on? The Knicks or
the Knicks? Yeah,
the Knicks, right?
You really do not know much about ball. So
I don't watch ball at all, fam. I don't watch ball at all.
I watch his tennis, man.
Yeah, that's right, bro.
Tennis and curling.
Yo,
I like to hear women scream
what's
like
it
that.
called? Rafa Nadal, my guy forever still. Sickest guy.
Yeah, I need to take a picture of the tennis court though, for real.
Fam,
For something.
that one I got was
this
actually
guy.
fire, so.
I need to take a picture of the tennis court, fam.
Fam, the one right over there, I could take it for you, bro. No cap.
Oh, it's lit, bro. Oh, I'm lit. I already got a birthday post, everything lined up. All right, it's gonna be crazy.
But Broski, didn't I give you the idea though?
Nah, fam. I've been thinking about that
Fam,
for
I did it
this
first.
guy.
Mine's already on my IG though, so I'm like,
real?
you feel me? Yeah, bro.
IG?
Let me check the. Damn.
Guys said I have IG. That's joke. I think I archived it, but hold up, let me see.
Damn. It's close
I'm
to
gonna archive it just now.
Which one is it now? Markley Sparkly or the other one?
The other one. I'm gonna archive it just now. Hold up.
All right.
All right, now it's on archive. You can see it. Is the before last one?
Oh shit! How far is that?
That's like right at what's it called? Top Star in
Don't. Let's not.
Sorry.
Yeah. We'll talk after. We'll talk after.
Yeah.
Wait, it's open. Fam, it's open. You can just go play tennis there.
Fam,
You gotta pay.
I didn't pay Jack. So we were like.
Okay, all right. We'll talk later. All right. Sure, if you want, man. I think we covered everything today on the docket. What else? You guys, anything else you want to add?
I just want to say, with the whole street thing going on, it has me so on edge. There was this youth I used to like, big bro him and everything. But you guys frozen? Well, I'm frozen. Damn.
You're frozen.
Oh my God.
You're back.
I'm frozen.
We can hear you.
Yeah, you're back.
Okay. Oh.
This guy's I'm frozen.
Yo, I was so exasperated, bro. Anyways, so he hits me up like, bro, I miss you, bro. Like, she like, But like, I was thinking like, yo, will he like use me as like a, get into a gang type of situation and like kill his big homie from early?
Who are you talking about?
I don't know why that went into my head, and I'm like, yo, I don't want to like go back to the hood and die.
Fam, who are you talking about?
Bro,
don't say names.
This you I used to like, like mentor and stuff like that back when I was like a youth. Well, now he's like maybe 17, 18. And now book that, a little younger, 16 or so.
Yeah.
And he's trying to rap now, you know what I mean? But like, he's like out here on the block smoking twitch with the man them. And I feel like he's kind of like in a local set. And I'm not trying to like be part of his gang initiation, like be popped on the street. So I don't want to go see him as a result, even though I already said I was going to. So, because this street stuff has me scared, bro.
Yeah, no, for real. And give him her 2 cents and be like, yo, fam, I'm not really with that shit. I don't think you should be either, but that's all it is.
Streets is dead, man.
Streets are dead, bro. Streets justice is a myth. Streets are done.
It's dead.
You guys are killing each other, but not killing the people that are killing us. Come on.
I remember
what are we doing?
Zimmerman's still alive. That's
still alive.
Thing,
he wasn't guilty, fam. That's the bigger issue. Like, he's still walking in these streets as a free man, bro. That's the problem.
Oh my God! You guys hear that? You guys see that story? The Karen story, the girl that was in the park.
The dog, yo.
Oh my God, bro!
Can you imagine? Like, can you just imagine? You're walking down the park. Me being afraid of dogs. If I see a dog in a park with no leash, I'm uncomfortable. I'm allowed to be able to walk around the park without that fear in the back of my mind. You know what I'm saying? So I got where he's coming from, bro, and it's like, yo, Put the dog on the leash. Like, aren't you worried as the owner, your dog running off? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And then she almost like killing her dog in the video,
she's
hanging
holding
the dog. Like, oh my god,
bro, it was a mess.
bro. They took her, fam. The repercussions are crazy though.
Yo, hey,
They took her dog. They took her job. It's
That's
over.
2020 for you, fam.
Fat word, especially her. Oh my god, they took my dog. Might as well take their kid, bro. Like the way they treat dogs like humans, it's crazy, man.
Bro, it's
crazy,
mad.
man.
That's mad.
Right,
Even not even to talk be down again, but just even Toronto, the whole situation with the girl falling out the balcony.
Oh my god, yeah. We didn't even
I
touch
don't
on
want to
that.
come back on, but like that to me is there's a motive behind that's still missing, you know?
Yeah, I don't feel like I got the gist of the I don't like the message that the
I don't know too
sent
much
out.
of it.
I don't know if it
about
looked as sincere as it's supposed to look. I didn't really reciprocate the emotion through
they're saying the lady was a low income, working girl, but like she had like mental illness behind, like, but they're always gonna bring that up, so they're moving like it's a suicide thing, but I don't know, like.
Yeah, people are saying that the police pushed her, but they're also saying that the police was on the 22nd level and she was on the 29th or something like that. Something wasn't adding up.
Something wasn't adding up.
I heard that.
Too hazy.
Yeah, and I also heard that, like, I don't know, people saying that the guy has mental illness issues. I don't know.
I'm just gonna wait and see, man.
Yeah, we have to wait and see for real until next week, I guess. But thank you for coming on, guys. If you made it this far in the video, give it a thumbs up. Visit everybody's profiles, give them some likes, run up. Rich,
mine's
BKP's new track. Huh?
Yo, There Will Be Pain. Honestly, I have to give it a third listen.
I'm so mad. We didn't even talk.
One of the hardest. I think like when it really picked up for me was the second part, because that's when I actually started to feel it.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I had to replay that.
Listen to that shit.
You got one still.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Bro, appreciate it. More to come, man. I got a lot coming up right now. I'm working on this Afro EP.
Yeah. Mesdames et messieurs. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Should I announce the title of it? The title of the project?
Yes, man.
Say it still.
Project is called Forever My Love. You know what I'm saying? So for the girls that they're shorties, and get I'm trying to see the shorties, feel the kids a little more than they already do.
Yeah. How many tracks you think right
now? Some hip swing, ass shaking.
Facts.
How many tracks?
Yeah,
it'll be 5 new tracks. I'm gonna put Consequences. I dropped that track last year. I'm gonna put that under as well, but it'll be 6 tracks total.
Okay,
so, a lot of new music, more content, more videos. I'm about to do this whole Good Couleur beat breakdown.
Yeah.
Every Monday at 3 p.m. every day, new episode will be dropping. So I'm gonna start a little series. Just a lot of marketing ideas. And my boy Koti out here, just every day on the phone, just we got new ideas, going back and forth with it, bro. A lot of things in the story, man, for sure. A lot of things.
Yeah. How'd you feel when you premiered? I don't know what the song's called. It was just the song you premiered at your workplace. You know what I'm talking about? Mesdames et messieurs.
Oh, yeah, that clip. I'm gonna send you it so you can probably like feature in the
but
there's this one DJ. There's this one DJ. He comes every Sunday. He does like Afro Latino vibes, right? And I was like, I had the track. I just recorded it a couple days ago at the studio with Koti too. I was there, recorded the track, and I had it on me. I'm like, nah, I gotta test this. I gotta test the track. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He played it, bro, and just the reaction. People didn't even know who was like. If you know, you know. But like, complete strangers going buck, bro, grabbing their girl. Dancing with the girl and everything. I was like, yo, this is actually, this track is bumping. Like,
it's crazy. What's it called again?
That track's called Soirée Privée.
Soirée Privée, yeah, okay, I forgot. That one's crazy. That one's a problem.
I'm excited to see, I feel like people are going to hear the artistry get better. They're going to hear the singing get better. They're going to hear the songwriting get better. Every project, I'm just trying to get better and get better. So, you see how it goes.
One of those songs got to go on the radio this year for real. Like,
we can make that happen. We can make that happen for sure, bro.
Honestly, I think it's actually more very possible. So
it's gonna make the radio, man.
You definitely know people. I know people that can make this happen. You know what I mean? It's like,
especially the quality, the content is of its quality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's able to be put on the radio, and all those songs, most of the songs are clean too. I feel like I've been trying to keep it halal. for the most part.
Keep it halal.
Sense, you know what I mean? Especially those are the type of tracks that you're gonna hear at barbecues, family gatherings, weddings.
Yeah.
This one track is a perfect wedding track, bro. Wedding track, like I can hear people dancing, like their first dance to that track. You know, so it's like.
Are you trying to make like clean and explicit versions of the songs, or is that kind of extra cost?
What do you mean?
Like, you know what, like certain tracks, like for example, like Sauvage, on Apple Music or Spotify or whatever, or you're trying to make like clean and explicit versions, like drop clean and explicit versions?
Oh, I mean, probably just keep it clean for the most part, especially those type of songs. You know what I mean? I feel like those type of songs, like I said, family gatherings, like, you know, I feel like it's kind of taboo to be like talking about like pussy, talking about this and those kind of tracks, because it's like a mom is gonna hear that, and as if it's my aunt hearing that song, I'm gonna barbecue to play my he shot a new song, whatever. They'll play, and I'm gonna look at them like, that's
but
me.
Yo, guys, time is running out, so we have to cut it because it's less than a minute.
Yo, thank you for having me.
Yes. All the links are gonna be in the bio.